Hello friends, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time it happened to be so watching this video. We're reporting back from the wonderful EPCOT today to check out EPCOT's Festival of the Arts here at EPCOT, which is a very popular event amongst, especially on cast members and pass holders. Everyone loves this event. I personally like this event. EPCOT Festival of the Arts has a lot of great artwork, a lot of great food, and of course, Figment popcorn buckets. And of course, I had to wear my Eric Adelmoon t-shirt for today as it's, I just had to do it. I'm gonna get a really good picture on Instagram today. So yeah, they do have a new Figment popcorn bucket compared to the last 2 years. I got the original one last year, but this year I'm gonna see if I can get the new one. It's pretty much of the Figment area, but let's not waste any more time. Let's head on in the park. So I'm heading over to Guardians, and I just realized this, but these are 4 paintings of Spaceship Earth. I really like all of them, especially that one. That one looks really cool. That one's beautiful, and these are all look cool. And 4 Imagineers, they literally painted these, which I think is pretty awesome. Honestly, gotta thank the Phoenicians. So, arrived at Guardians, and for today I'm going to be doing full experience POVs of Guardians, Test Track, and I think we do Moana as well for today here at EPCOT, especially with the new cameras and all that. So, we're going to go ahead and experience Guardians. I'll let you guys know how the ride is.
Noise. Oh, no one's gonna stop rock and roll from existing. What have we done?
I think we're jumping back.
Oh, Christ. That's what you did. The Big Bang.
Man, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. It seriously is an incredible roller coaster. It's the world's most expensive roller coaster. It's got such great music, and it's intense for a Disney coaster. It's just, I'm not gonna lie to you, the best Disney ride ever created. Of course, since I'm at EPCOT, gotta go with tradition, have a shot at Beverly. All right, just got some other content out of the way. Let's go ahead, and we do have a construction update I do want to give out. Is over here by the new EPCOT Plaza. So over here, it looks like they're building something. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Rumor has it this would be like a beer building or like a concert venue. I'm not sure what it is, but once there's more progress being made, I will let you guys know. But so far, progress is looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and experience EPCOT's Festival of the Arts. I'm going to go ahead and, I don't have a guide, so I'm going to go ahead and try to find a guide. Maybe at the first booth. Let's have to wait and see. There's a lot we got to cover today, so I'm excited. We got a Figment popcorn bucket to purchase. Now, one thing I find weird is that many Disney fans, they will call this event Festival of the Farts, which, why would you call it Festival of the Farts? If this is a Festival of the Farts, you're going to see a bunch of people just farting all over the place? No. Festival of the Arts. So over here in this art pavilion right by Test Track, I did want to point something out over here. I really like this over here. They've got a whole carving, like a wooden carving of the 7 dwarves. That's really cool. I've never seen something like this. I don't think they've had this in years past, but yeah, this is really cool. And they've got a bunch of artwork over here. I did see a surfboard, Surf's Up, right over here. It looks really cool. And there's another surfboard. Man, look, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. That is epic. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you know. And we actually have someone actually painting right now, painting a little mural. That's pretty awesome. All right, my first sample for today is going to be the deconstructed key lime pie. I did have this last year, and I remember really liking it, but we'll get a taste with you guys. And the stupid pineapple thing, I think this is pineapple. It keeps falling, so let's give it a try. It's really good. It's really sweet. Raspberry. Man, this is good. Very sweet. We'll say this is really sweet. I'm just going all in on this thing. Not a bad way to start Festival of the Arts. Next sample is going to be the Skittles cake. I had this last year as well, And this is absolutely fantastic. I mean, I remember loving it last year, especially with the little Skittles candies. I love a good cake. Excited to try this. Now, will this freeze-dried Skittles cake live up to the hype that it did last year? Let's give it a try. We'll get with a little bit of Skittles here too. You cannot go wrong with the Skittles cake. For me who loves Skittles, this is absolutely fantastic. I did it, guys. I got the Figment popcorn bucket, which is, of course, usually is the signature item here for Festival of the Arts. If you can see, they got the little Figment right here holding that beautiful caramel popcorn. It's the same caramel popcorn that they've had in previous years. But what's cool about this one is that you can tell it's a popcorn bucket of the Imagination Institute. But look, watch this. It lights up. So I can get a little glimpse right over here. Like, come on. That is amazing. And lastly, in this building, one thing I want to share is that they do spin art over here. So you can get one experience or two experiences, and you get an 8x10 frame. So I guess all you really do, you just ride that scooter, and I guess it makes art, which is pretty awesome. All right, Figment's Inspiration Station was tons of fun. Now let's go ahead and walk around the world, see what other awesome artwork we got and other great foods here at EPCOT's Festival of the Arts. Now, I will say there isn't a lot in this area of Epcot for festivals, but one thing you do have to admire is the theming around here, which is really nice. Over here is one of my favorite booths because they've got a bunch of different classic rock artists. Like, I definitely recognize that's Freddie Mercury from, I think it's Freddie Mercury from Queen. But I haven't gone in yet, but you got some artwork of Fries, a Ferris wheel. Oh, it's a bunch of pop figures. I thought this was a classic rock one because last year they had one of like the Beatles and other bands. But yeah, I got a bunch of pop figures over here. I totally got that wrong. Okay, not gonna lie. I know I say weird analogies. This might be my weirdest one, but these look like the characters from, if you ever played this game on Jackbox called Trivia Murder Party. Literally looks like those characters. Well, I better cut off one of my fingers. There it is. There's John Lennon. One of the greatest artists of all time, I'd say. Even though my favorite member of the Beatles would be Paul McCartney. But still, I gotta give John Lennon credit. And here's another one of my favorite booths over here. They've got a bunch of paintings from some of the attractions here at Walt Disney World. Like you can see, that's the Cinderella Castle right here and the Walt Disney statue. Then you've got Space Mountain. I think that's PhilharMagic. I know it's Beauty and the Beast. They got Big Thunder Mountain, Seven Doors Mine Train. There's plenty of our more arts down here. I'm going to actually go ahead and move around over here. Inside the tent, we can see what we got over here. A bunch of the same stuff. Got Big Thunder Mountain, Space Mountain. Those are the teacups. There's Jungle Cruise. Jungle Cruise is a good one. And that's a World Showcase. Now that's a good painting. I do like that painting of all World Showcase. I do appreciate all these attractions artwork because Disney attractions, they're truly magical. And your thing is, when people think of Festival of the Arts, they primarily think of Figment, but you just got to take the time and appreciate the artwork that many of these painters have made. See? She knows what's up. We got a couple of more paintings over here. This is from Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. You've got Haunted Mansion, and then my favorite ride over at Disney's Hollywood Studios, the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. That evil Mickey, that's me on Halloween. And then, of course, you gotta admire the iconic Mickey painting right over here. And to anyone over here that is a Swiftie or Chiefs fan, you've got a bunch of paintings over here of Taylor Swift. And I just want to say one thing, go Ravens. And over here, I guess you can put your name in handmade Disney theme park letters. That's actually really cool. So you can see right here it says Natalie, and I can tell that's the Matterhorn bobsleds. I think that's the Enchanted Tiki Room. I think one of them has to be Jungle Cruise. That's Small World. I can see that. That is awesome. And I guess you got a bunch of more artwork over here, like with EPCOT, the Magic Kingdom. You got Figment, Mickey Mouse, the Stitch, the Tiki Birds from the Enchanted Tiki Room. This is really awesome, honestly. I like this. And you've got some more art over here. I guess this is like all dark. That's I know that's Nightmare Before Christmas. That's Jack and Sally. Um, they got more Mickey paintings. There's gonna be a lot of Mickey paintings in this video. So, and oh, that's cute, especially because Valentine's Day is coming up. That's nice. They got a couple guests here with Mickey ice cream bars and churros, which is really nice. And oh, I got one of pirates. Can never go wrong with pirates. All right, my next sample is going to be a mozzarella frita. Essentially, this is a fried mozzarella with a bunch of different sauces. So you've got tomato, you've got balsamic vinegar, you've got a ketchup mayo, and then you've got some pesto. Should be really nice. I've had this before, and I remember loving it last year, but let's see how it holds up. So what's fun about this is that you can actually like take a little spoon here, and you can put some of the different sauces on here. So go ahead and try it with the pesto. I'm actually going to put down this with the pesto. Let's go with the pesto. And I'll try a little bit of ketchup mayo. Ketchup mayo. That's delicious. And with the balsamic vinegar. Balsamic vinegar. Mmm. And then last but not least, here go with the classic mozzarella or marinara or tomato. Delicious. And over here at the stage, they are doing some shows over here. They're actually doing Disney on Broadway. So tonight is going to be Cassie Levi and Patty Murrin from Frozen. And we got 3 shows tonight. One's going to be at 5:30, one's at 6:45, and one is at 8 o'clock. And they also are doing an animation academy with Hannah Laughlin, who does classic park characters. They did it at 12:30 and 1:30 today. And of course, it's mentioning that they are doing Luminous, which is at 9 o'clock tonight. I have seen Luminous, and I can tell you it is a fantastic show. So if you guys ever come to watch the fireworks, I highly recommend doing it. Over here, this would be my kind of stand where they've got all of the Indiana Jones paintings and Avengers. See, you got Avengers, Avengers Age of Ultron, Infinity War, which is my favorite movie in the entire MCU, and Avengers Endgame. And of course, you've got Indiana Jones. You can see that's from, I think that's from Last Crusade, and then that's from Temple of Doom. And especially love this one of Raiders of the Lost Ark. That's fantastic. And they've got some more paintings actually over here. You got another one actually overall of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Like I always say, Raiders of the Lost Ark I think is one of the best movies of all time. And if you haven't seen it, what are you doing? Go watch it. And over here, you've got more Marvel paintings. Especially you can see the Thanos one. Collect all Infinity Stones. I am inevitable. But I am Iron Man. Now we're talking. This is where the Star Wars paintings are. Got some of the characters like Boba Fett. You got a lot of Boba Fett ones and one of Grogu. And then you got some from the movies. I can tell that is Empire Strikes Back. That's Return of the Jedi. Or fun fact, if you remember, when it came out in 1983, it was actually Revenge of the Jedi. Little fun fact if you weren't a big Star Wars fan. And you can see we got from Mando, actually a bunch of Mando paintings. There's a painting of Obi-Wan and Darth Vader dueling out in A New Hope, and that's from the beginning of New Hope, or Rogue One, you could say as well. There's a lot of, if you know me, guys, you know I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and this is pretty awesome. And of course, how could I miss Darth Maul? I mean, come on. And at this stand over here, you've got more paintings. You got some of Journey to Imagination and Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. You would call these the chaotic rides of Disney, if you might say, because Journey to Imagination with Figment is one of the most bizarre attractions ever existed. And then Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, well, if you know, you know. Look at this. You've got Goofy playing football and Donald Duck trying to figure out if it's a catch. Sorry, Dallas Cowboys fans. This is my haunch right here. My next sample for today is going to be, it's like It's like a brie. I think that's what it's called. It's a French kind of cheese, but it's in a like a little bread bowl. It looks really good. I've seen it all over online, so I'm excited to give it a try. My next sample for today is going to be a brie. This is essentially it's cheese in a bread bowl. I've seen this all over online. A lot of people are trying it. They really like it. But how good do I think it is going to be? So I wasn't able to find a table for this item, so I'm just going to have to. It's going to be a little hard to eat and hold at the same time. So this was good. I'm just going to have a hold on for this thing. Hold on. Give it a try now. Mmm. That's really good. It almost makes me think of the of what they had during the Festival of the Holidays in Germany. I know this is France, but still very similar. Really good overall. I will say today is definitely a really windy day here in EPCOT. If you can't see, oh, the trees are blowing. It's cloudy. It's a windy day, and we got some more art over here. If you can see, Radiator Springs, Lightning McQueen, Mater. You got some more Stormtroopers, Big Thunder Mountain, and oh, I like this painting right here. This is actually a nice painting of Mickey and Minnie, looking at all the icons of Walt Disney World. That's pretty awesome. And then, I love this. This is cool right here. If you can see, they actually have some maps of some of the parks. You can see that's Disney's Animal Kingdom right here. Over here, you've got the Magic Kingdom, although they are missing Tron. I'm not sure why Tron's not on there. And then, down right over here is Disney's Hollywood Studios. You can see right over here. Got the Tower of Terror here. There's my work location. It was weird seeing that on here. And then a Rock and Roller Coaster, Galaxy's Edge, Sleepy Dog Dash. And yeah, that's really awesome. That is amazing. And I've got another art stand over here. This is of San Francisco, which is really nice. Which, speaking of San Francisco, the 49ers are playing in the NFC title game. So if you're a 49ers fan, congratulations. And like I said earlier, my Baltimore Ravens are playing in the AFC Championship in Baltimore. I got some more arts. This is the Lion King, which is really nice. You see Pride Rock. I think that's Castaway K. If you've been on any of the cruises. I've never been on a Disney cruise, but one of these years I'll do a Disney cruise. And yeah, this is really nice. I do like these paintings over here. And this just caught my eyes right here. A bunch of more Star Wars paintings. This is, I think, all from the original trilogy, well, except for that one. Now it's from Mandalorian, but this is when Luke was using the Force on his X-Wing. This is when Luke Skywalker is getting the message from R2-D2 from Princess Leia. And then there's Luke swinging Princess Leia to get away from the Stormtroopers. That's awesome. My next sample for today is going to be the Neapolitan dessert trio. So it's got like a little vanilla cheesecake, a strawberry, strawberry mousse is over here. We got a chocolate mousse. This looks really good. I'm excited to try this sample. So I have got 3 delectable desserts I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. So this is going to be the vanilla cheesecake. Mmm. It's good. I'm not like the #1 cheesecake fan, but it's done right. It's good. This is the chocolate tart right here. A piece of chocolate. Mmm. That's good. And last, but certainly not least, a little strawberry mousse. I got the fork for this one. Because it's a mousse. You can't even carry it. It fell. The strawberry mousse is really good too. Of all samples, this might be my least favorite, but it's still really good. I give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. I like it. It's good. All right, this is it. This is the last sample for tonight here at Festival of the Arts. The grilled cheese. Now they do advertise this as like tomato soup, but the trick is you gotta dip it in the tomato soup. That's the trick. It's amazing. But in all seriousness, the grilled cheese is absolutely fantastic. The tomato soup is good. Another 10 out of 10 in my books. That was a great way to end the samples here at Festival of the Arts. And the final art stand that I'm going to be looking at today is over here. They got Steamboat Willie again, and they've got Haunted Mansion posters, which look absolutely fantastic. Let's go ahead and turn around. They got Snow White, Sleeping Beauty. They got some monuments over here, like Yellowstone National Park and the Grand Canyon. Interesting. They got Peter Pan right here. See, this is really nice. And they got a bunch of artwork from the World Showcase. You can see Mexico, China, France, Japan. This is pretty awesome. Great way to end EPCOT's International Festival of the Arts. Now, if we do have the Figment bucket here, it might be smart enough to go ahead and take a ride on Journey to Imagination with Figment. So let's go ahead and do it right now. The wait time is 20 minutes, so for Figment, the line is definitely a little lengthy. Keep in mind, Figment usually has a walk-on, but still 20 minutes ain't that bad. Let's go ahead and grab a ride.
And so, as you can plainly see, imagination works the best when it's set free.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast.
Figment's having a good time, but wait a minute. There's the moon! So you guys recognized my shirt earlier, so like...
Is at the heart of all creation, right at the start.
We praise and salute you, American Idol Moon. Now, before I finish off this vlog, I do want to talk about something over here by Soarin'. So we're going to head over to Soarin' right now. I'm going to go ahead and get a ride on it, but there is something I do want to show, and I think this is interesting. So the update I have for Soarin's actually with the signs. So they still are doing Soarin' over California right now, but when they brought it back, they did have the 100th, like right there, right next to Flight. But the 100th sign is gone. That's for the 100th anniversary. And now it just says now taking flight. So could we see Soarin' over California being here for longer than initially? Looks like it is. Personally, I wouldn't mind it because I absolutely love Soarin' over California. But so yeah, this is just something interesting that I find. And that is going to conclude tonight's video. Overall, EPCOT's Festival of the Arts this year was absolutely fantastic. Got to try some amazing samples and get to see a ton of great artwork. And of course, we got a brand new Figment popcorn bucket. And without further ado, I'm going to end this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry, I thought someone was saying hi to me. They weren't. If you did, feel free to give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe as well for more videos in the future. If you enjoy this one, don't forget to check out Theme Park Guide Productions as well on all social media platforms. Linktree is going to be in the description below. I'll see you guys next time. And you're clear for dispatch. Remember, let your imagination run wild.